Ray, it's all bunched up there for that final playoff spot. You're there with the New England Revolution. The Red Bulls are close by, but nipping on your heels are the Houston Dynamo. But as you said, Ray, you got to take care of your own business. And when you're going to battle with guys like Casey, and when you're going there with Adu, this to me is a good focused squad to do what needs to be done.
I believe so as well, and I think their veteran leadership brings a lot of dividends to our team. And even with Carlos Valdez coming into the fold, we've gotten some experienced guys down the stretch for this season.
Ray, let's talk about the city of Philadelphia. They're craving, they're hungry for a playoff berth. They want to see this team in the playoffs. Obviously, you guys have talked about repaying them back. How important is it that you guys get into the playoffs this year so you can repay these wonderful fans of Philly?
It's very important to us. From the beginning of the season, that's been our overall goal, is to get in the playoffs, not only for ourselves, but our fans. They're tremendous fans. They pack the house every game that we have at PPL Park, and it's a must in our minds for our fans.
What are you preparing for game in and game out, Ray, as a player that has to defend some of the best players on each and every team on a weekly basis? Are you looking over video yourself when you're alone? Are you in a quiet area of your home, or just closing your eyes and thinking about how you're going to defend these guys? How are you going about preparing for some of these challenges week in and week out?
For me, I know San Jose had an earlier game versus earlier in the week, and I watched the game and I paid attention to what was going on to guys that I may have to mark, and then also I watched other film on the tendencies, and then I also visualize as well, as you said, to prepare. Each game is different, each opponent is different. But I try to come with the same mindset and just try to stay focused.
Talk about the communication, Ray, how important it is between you and Andre Blake. And obviously, Maurice Seydoux is obviously talking to that young man, a high draft pick coming in, highly touted. How important is it that you guys communicate, the day of the game and making sure that you're on the same page?
It's important no matter who's out there playing, really, whether it's Maurice, whether it's Andre Blake. It's just important to communicate with the whole team, not just one or two people. It's a vital thing, and we have to do a good job at that in this game versus San Jose. It's got to be a cohesive effort from everybody.
You go up against, as we said, Ray, some big-time players. You went up against Will Bruin recently, Jill Barnes, Oscar Garcia, Ricardo Clark in Houston, and that's a task in itself. But obviously you guys didn't fare well in that game, but these are the type of players that you're going to face with different teams week in and week out for the rest of the season, because there's playoff berths on the line.
It's very true. It's nothing that you can't handle. Sometimes soccer gives you bad breaks, but that's the beauty of the game, because you could be on the opposite side of those breaks as well.
This season's been a season of two different sorts, Ray, for your club, but for many clubs. I look at the Portland Timbers, Ray, and I shake my head. I thought that they would have been a lot better than where they are this year. You look at Sporting Kansas City, losing some of their players to World Cup and injuries. Look where they're at. And to me, the best story of the year is in your division, DC United, putting together a bunch of guys from different teams in the offseason, and right now they are a threat to win it all.
I definitely agree with you. DC definitely has revamped their roster this season, and that's a testament to their organization. But I think, get into the playoffs, and anything can happen. Whether you had a good season, none of that matters. We're going to continue to take it one game at a time, and I still believe in my team as well.
Well, absolutely. With guys like Carroll and Casey, veterans that know what it takes to win, I would back your chances of getting in as well, Ray. Talk about, Ray, obviously San Jose Earthquakes themselves are battling, and you guys are in need of precious points. But going into that a new facility that they have is going to be something of an outstanding game to play as well.
Well, the game's at home, and
oh, my mistake. I thought you were playing in San Jose, Ray.
No, we're playing this game at home, and yeah, it's going to be a good environment. All our fans are going to be out there in full effect.
You know, Philly is a city, Ray, as we talked about, passionate fans, hungry fans, but they want players that are going to give you 110%, and that's the city itself. I've spent a number of weeks there in the past, and it is a great city, but they command from their sporting teams players that bring it each and every week.
They do. I always say that to people that ask me about the Philadelphia sports culture. It's a blue-collar place, and they want you to work hard as well as win. They notice everything, and they're very passionate fans.